Hey everybody, it's Carpo here. It's late at night, I'm feeling pretty relaxed and I'm about to go to bed, but before I do, I want to pay homage to edible cannabis. Now, I've been a cannabis user for about 23 years now, and in that time, growing up, I grew up in Oregon, and cannabis was readily available. We could always get weed, but to get really good pot, brownies or any type of ganja food was, hard to come by unless you made it yourself. And we would make our own, and over the years we grew weed, and we would make our own clippings and try to make our own hash and our own, finger hash as they called it, and keef hash, but generally most people didn't have the type of butane extractions like we have now and the vacuum purge systems that allow us to make some very, very potent oils. And I was always kind of reluctant to eat ganja food because it lasts a long time and because it tended to make me tired. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is to give people another look at cannabis food. It's not exactly what it always was. And my belief is, you see, I just, about an hour and a half ago, I ate a package of goldfish crackers. And they were infused with cannabis oil. And they are very tasty. They're not too cannabis-y. You don't have to get pieces of pot, Some people have this image that you still have to eat chunks of weed. You never had to do that, but, properly done. It's done in an oil, but a friend and I have been talking a lot about this, and he's been working on some tinctures and extracts. He's got it down to a very nice tincture that you can put a couple dropperfuls under your tongue and be fine for a few hours. And this is another option for people who want to try pot but don't want to smoke it. But as for the food, the reason why I think that the food is so much better now, because it doesn't make me tired the way that the food used to. And my belief is this: cannabis oil these days is made at the right, they're made at, cooler extractions. Obviously they're done, at room temperature with butane. And most of the processes are done to where they preserve all of the cannabinoid structure. And when you bake brownies or you bake foods, you are raising the temperature up to 350 degrees or so. And THC vaporizes at, I believe, 240 degrees. Something like that, it begins to vaporize. And that's why many of the smaller extractions, if you want to do like decarboxylation, that's done at like 140, 150 degrees, 130 degrees. You want to keep it low to convert the THC. But as soon as you put it into a cannabis form like brownies and bake it, you're baking off a lot of the THC. My belief is that you're leaving behind a lot of the CBDs and other cannabinoids that burn at a higher temperature. Therefore, you're getting a lot more of the couch lock tired feeling. And I think that's the impression a lot of people have of ganja food, that it makes you tired. I've found after eating these goldfish crackers for a while that I can eat a package of them in the morning and be content all day. I don't have to smoke any bowls. I just ate these once tonight because I want to get a really good night's sleep. And they do help me sleep if I want to sleep. But that's the thing, it's the choice if you want to. For those who just don't want to, a good cannabis food will keep you stoned for 10 hours. If I smoke a bowl, it might give me a varied high for, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. If you take a tincture, it can keep you good, give you a buzz for 2 or 3 hours as well, even longer. And the tinctures today are, very potent. And you put them under your tongue and take them sublingually. If you can handle the alcohol extractions, I think they're the most potent, but that's my personal opinion. My buddy's working on a glycerin extraction right now, and I'm very curious to try it when it's done, but I'll let you know what I find. Peace.